Shall we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archewell Audio?
Yeah.
Archewell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll think about it when I'm editing if I'll make it 2 separate videos. The other one was too vile. Next one. Okay, the foundation is proud to announce the launch of a new Netflix series on effective leadership and collaboration with Blackwell and Wolf and Archewell Productions, inspired by the legacy of Nelson Mandela. Live to Lead premieres December 31st only at Netflix. When I first saw this, and by the way, this is by Nelson Mandela Foundation. When I first saw this, what did I think of? Something came to mind. I just thought of it and I lost it again. Oh, when Archewell was starting to, during, I would say, the pandemic, people, you know, were in lockdown or whatever. And I made some videos, you know, I always do my humble opinion. And one of the, I think it was 2 videos that I made in 2 separate occasions, what Archewell will be like. And I compare Archewell with Obama Foundation. If some of you are new, go watch it. See how close that I am to now that Archewell is already out there. See if I'm close. All right, I like to throw these things out to make those videos. Let's see here. Live to Lead premieres December 31st only on Netflix. I did a video today, and I think that's what's live right now. There it is here. Okay, I put the documentary, the preview on that. So if you want to see it, go see it, because if I play it on this video that I'm talking right now, YouTube will block it. So this one, they already told me that it copyrighted, so I don't care. All right, let me show you. There it is here. You see, and well, in red, okay, this video can be monetized, copyright claim. I didn't care. I put it by itself for you guys to see, so that's what it is. All right, and let's go back to this. Okay, let's read some of the comment. Okay, the trailer gave me goosebumps. Well done. This looked wonderful, so excited to watch. Okay, can't wait, and inspiring to end the year and begin a new one. Okay, amazing. Can't wait to watch. Alright, and this is the thing that I think this is why they keep on throwing those nonsense out there in the UK, because Harry and Meghan, their eyes are focusing on their objective. Alright, this is the thing that they're passionate about. Their eyes remain focused, so they're trying to throw them curveballs to be distracted, you know, like the squirrel.
You desired squirrel
kind of thing. But Harry and Meghan is are focused, and we need to keep on praying for them. Okay, they're willing. When you come across people who's willing to do those type of work, where many of us are not really inspired to be doing this kind of thing, we need to back them up. We need to back them up. I definitely will not see myself doing some of the things that they're doing. However, I'm more than happy to support them whichever way I can. All right, so there's more comment. Let's move on. There's the squad clapping and stuff. Let's go to the next one. It's still about Netflix. Okay, did I? Let's see here. I think I did something here. I should have only 2. Okay, now this is Archewell. Alexis, someone else who tweeted it. Okay, the Archewell Foundation has announced the launch of a new Netflix series on effective leadership in collaboration with the Nelson Mandela Foundation and Blackwell and Wolf. Okay, Live to Lead premieres December 31st only on Netflix. Alright, so there's that again. Different comments. There's the one that I just read. No, it's different. Okay, it is the foundation or the production. Beautiful leadership, move forward, stay positive. Yeah, looking forward to watching this series. Harry and Meghan, quote, keep doing your thing. That's exactly that. This is what I'm saying. All those idiots back there in the UK who's throwing those nonsense out there, okay, is because the work that Harry and Meghan are doing, it's really unveiling what the monarch is all about in some way, even though Harry and Meghan are not really focusing on unveiling them. But when you look at their engagement, where Harry said there's a lot of work to do, there's a lot of work to do,
There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
and he knows Meghan could do this type of work.
Are about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
But the institution is not about that. They claim they are, but they're not willing to do this type of things because their interest is in something else that's not benefiting the country as a whole. It's just benefiting them only. So Harry and Meghan's work are completely opposite. So now that they were using receiving funds as a way to, oh, I'm helping to charity, I'm doing all of this, I'm doing that for the people, there's Harry and Meghan doing the exact same thing without taxpayers' money, but they're impacting people's life. Okay, so they don't want that. So who's making all those nonsense on tabloid? The rich. Okay, when the little people are confusing or fighting against each other, they stay where they're at. All right, move forward, stay positive. Yeah, looking forward to watching this series, Harry and Meghan, quote, keep doing your thing. Okay, I cannot wait to watch this. Next move for Duchess Markle's politics career then. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, it's up to her. It's up to her, but I don't see it. Next tweet. Okay, there's me here who retweet Omid. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into Omid. Okay, laughing my ass off. This is why the Salty Island lazies are jealous. Salty Island lazies spend too much of their energy in Harry and Meghan. Okay, meanwhile, Harry and Meghan finish one project after another. Harry and Meghan is like, the next project please. They don't have the 16 bathroom for free. Laughing my ass off. Alright, I don't have any comment. Okay, beautiful, love it. Alright, let's go into that. I didn't think anybody responded. So there's Omid here. Executive produced by Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, Live to Learn at Netflix docuseries inspired by the legacy of Nelson Mandela sees leaders and activists, quote, reflect on their legacies and share messages of courage, compassion, humility, and hope, end quote. You know what just crossed my mind? Edward, Ardent Production. Because he tried this, he failed. Okay, there's Harry and Meghan doing their own production thing, and they are succeeding. So I think I could see why Sophie was looking at Meghan like that. But all this, it's in the mind. Okay, it's in the mind. You have ideas, you know what to do, you work toward it, you make the phone calls and make your ideas come reality. So you can't hate her for having the idea. And there's Edward who had the same idea, maybe focusing on different things, but instead they flooded him with money. Flooded him with money to begin with. But what did he do with it? I don't know. But I think for like 7 or 8 years, he claimed losses. How did you stand in business for 7 or 8 years? I don't understand. Alright? So you can't hate Meghan for being bright and doing something positive. They could do it too. Why don't her, I'm talking about Sophie and Edward, go do Ardent Production Part 2. Okay, if they're that jealous, go do it. You don't need, well, I don't know what you need, but you can't be hating on someone who's more than happy to be doing their things. I don't understand these people. Okay, they move on. Harry and Meghan production company is now flying the global flag of activism. Yep. Let's see here. Okay, to lead. Okay, to fight for change and to become leaders. Okay, we will never forgive you. Okay, live to lead. Premier, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And this is the thing here. They get upset because Harry and Meghan are using the Duke and Duchess of Sussex when Harry have literally told them they could take it. If I'm not mistaken, I think he put it in writing too, but they refuse it. So these idiots can come after him for that. I think I have some tweets regarding that. Okay, global citizen, we are grateful to Harry and Meghan for their continuous effort to use their platform to raise awareness of these important issues.
Look, we all know the issues that are out there, with the climate and the environmental issues, and I don't want to say it's refreshing, but it is nice to know that kids that young have an appreciation and understanding greater than some of the people who have been on this planet for 60, 70 years. And now we're the younger generation coming through trying to do it our way because the world has changed so much. We believe that by streamlining and by bringing people together in order to effect real positive change is the only way forward. And it worked for previous generations, and we will always say yes to becoming patron of a charity that we believe in and that we're incredibly passionate about. But I think in today's world, you have to be involved with things that make sense to where your passions lie, rather than potentially turning up to a charity once a year.
And challenges the world has to solve in the mission to end extreme poverty now.
Why another charity? Our foundation is not another charity. We're not trying to take up any more space. I think we all agree that the charity sector is quite full at the moment. But as I said, what we're trying to do is use our platform to be able to bring people together to affect change. But
was it just obviously a good idea, or?
I think it comes with the territory, doesn't it? I mean, once you realise the effect that your name and your position can have, surely all you want to do is make sure that you spend every living day trying to bring people together and trying to make the most of that position.
But it hadn't been done before this way.
No, true. But as I said, with the way that the world has changed and with the platforms that we now have, used in a positive way, we can really bring people together from all over the world, across the Commonwealth of 52 countries, of a third of the world's population, of which 60% is under the age of 30. That is a platform of youth, of which needs to be listened to.
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes, you've been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me, I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously.
And we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
They have a platform, and Meghan had said it. Once you have a platform, you have to take responsibility. She take it seriously. That's what she said, I believe. I'll put the clip.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at this
she understands the platform and she take it very seriously. But here you go, you have the royal family saying that they don't want who give Meghan the platform. Meghan was, I'm like, not Meghan who said that, but I'm like, Meghan already had a platform. It's just that the collective of what she had, 3 million plus, can you imagine that? 3 million plus of followers come with her to the royal family, who had, I remember that number, 662,000. And then you're telling me, you, the royal family, gave Meghan the platform? I don't know. What's the math here? 1 and 2 is not equal. 3 million is not equal to 662,000. All right. Meghan was using the platform you guys already had.
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes. You'd already been involved with various causes. You'd already been involved with various causes. You'd already been involved with various causes. You've been an ambassador for UN Women. Been an ambassador for UN Women. Been an ambassador for UN Women. Been an ambassador for UN Women.
Now, equality means that President Paul Kagame of Rwanda, whose country I recently visited as part of my learning mission with UN Women, it means that he is equal to the little girl at the Gihembe refugee camp who is dreaming about being president one day. Equality means that UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon is equal to the young intern at the UN who is dreaming about shaking his hand.
Been an ambassador for UN Women.
A couple years ago, I heard someone call my mom the N-word. So I think for me, beyond being personally affected by racism, just to see the landscape.
3 million is not equal to 662,000. Meghan was using the platform you guys already had.
What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it? What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it? What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
This is more than a cookbook. And what I mean by that is the power of food is more than just the meal itself. It is the story behind it.
What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it? What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it? What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. So, I thought that it would probably be helpful for you to understand how we ended up here today and why this collection was so important to conceive based on the visits and what I was seeing when I was on site at SmartWorks.
Meghan was using the platform you guys already had.
What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Ulavanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today. As a university graduate, I know the personal feeling of pride and excitement that comes with attending university. From the moment you receive your acceptance letter, to the exams you spend countless late nights studying for, the lifelong friendships you make with your fellow alumni, to the moment that you receive your diploma.
What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Meghan was using the platform you guys already had.
I remember being a young girl watching TV and seeing what was happening in the world and frankly often feeling despair. Because when you continue and constantly see and hear negativity, it can be overwhelming. You can feel powerless and lost. You can feel different, confused, or like you don't belong. And I'm sure that there's a young girl or boy watching this and maybe thinking the exact same thing. So this is for you. In a world that can seem so aggressive, confrontational, and dangerous, you should know that you have the power to change it.
What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Meghan was using the platform you guys already had.
I mean, how...
Sing.
Can you imagine? No, I'm not a singer. I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me, I can focus even more energy on. Because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of the...
To highlight it. Then once she left, I think all these people left with her. Alright, so let's see here. Yes, there's the thumbs up. Okay, let's see here. Netflix said Harry and Meghan deal gave them the biggest headline ever. Wow. Okay, no other deals got this much global headlines. Irrelevant royals. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, good to know. Okay, wondering what Archewell Production has in store for you over the next few years? Here are all the announcements available and cancelled Netflix projects thus far. None of the biggest overall deal that Netflix has struck have gained the global headlines that the deal with Archewell Production did when it was announced in September 2022. September 2020. And that's a look at 2020. Eco 2020 vision. Wow. The star were aligned, like Harry said. This is when they make their deals. Wow. Let's not forget as well, Meghan went to school for these things.
What did you study at college?
I double majored theater and international relations, and then I went and worked for the U.S. Embassy for a bit.
What did you study at college?
I double majored theater and international relations. Majored theater and international relations, and then I went and worked for the U.S. Embassy for a bit.
And she was in the business already. We need to make big reference of that, okay? And this is not to take credit away from Harry, because Harry was doing wonderful stuff as well, okay? Meanwhile, before Meghan met Harry, from what I learned and understand, this is like stuff she does on the side for fun after the things that gave her the money to pay for her bills and stuff like that. And then she was doing charitable work on the side as a side project, okay? But she enjoyed it. This is why I said there's no way after you've been working for a couple months, okay, sometimes you stay until 2 a.m. you have to get up 8 o'clock, you have to be back on production and all of.
I'll give you an example. I was working till 4:30 in the morning on a Friday night, and my husband was traveling for business, and on Saturday morning at 7:30, right about 20 minutes after the kids woke up, my front doorbell rings, and it's Meghan with scones and Starbucks. And we turned on cartoons, and the girls were like, what is this amazing thing called a scone? And we let them eat them in bed and get crumbs everywhere. And it was just exactly what I needed, off in Toronto, and really, really delirious morning to have my friend show up and save me.
Okay, I just don't see myself doing this when I'm free. To go to other countries, to do charitable work, just for the sake of doing it. Out of your heart. Okay, so that was Meghan right there. Harry, on the other hand, he grew up in it. He enjoyed doing it. He was doing his thing. Santa Bali, INVICTUS. He was doing his stuff. So this is like a perfect match. Okay, so we can blame them for their success because they work hard for it. And Meghan, she went to school specifically for this type of things. Alright. And like I said, she was in the business. Let's read more of the Squaddy's comment. Okay, people of substance talk about things that really matters. Meghan and Harry are born to lead and achieve beautiful things and destiny. Service is universal. Okay, they have moved on. Yep, let's see here. I quote, I had to make peace with the fact that we're probably never going to get genuine accountability or genuine apology from my family. Oh. Yeah, that's why he said that in the Netflix. My wife and I, we're moving on. We're focused on what's coming next. That's exactly that. Okay, they're done with. Look at them. That's all Harry needed in his life. Someone, I don't know if you guys realize that Harry is looking buff too. He's working out. But that's all he needed. Someone who will support him And he did look, I don't know, some magical thing must have happened between him and his phone and Instagram. Okay, am I so happy for them? They're leaving all that toxicity behind is the best decision they ever made. Okay, they are a hardworking couple. The irony of this being released after announcement of the limited engagement undertaking by the Royals 2022 is not lost on me. Okay, did they say they're not gonna work? I don't know. Okay, Susan, table of one. Okay, what are they talking about? Okay, they don't need more people to like them. If you don't like them, that's a you problem. Your opinion about them has never paid their bills. Get a life. That's for sure. But I didn't get the thing. Okay, if they made more content like this instead of weighing about the personal issues, maybe people should like them. Oh, okay, now I get it. Whatever, but there you are listening to this. Focus on the work instead of their personal. They did what they need to do with Netflix. They done with. They put their truth out there. They move on to the next. Let me move on. Let me get out of it and see what other people say. Okay, if they made, okay, that's the one I just read. Okay, weren't they stripped of their titles when they left the family in the dust? Okay, the only thing they were asked not to use with their HRH, they obliged. The rest they can use as they see fit, so they actually allowed to use their Sussex title. That's fine. There was that little complication thing here. I don't know why these people, the UK people, think titles, HRH, this and that is, I don't know. I really don't know. Long and behold, when you listen to the documentary, you realize that Harry literally offered for them to take the title, but they ignore. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, so that was a good one. Alright, still about Netflix. Alright, Harry being ambitious equal rising above his station. Spare. Okay, let's see here. Okay, quote, live to lead. It's a fascinating to see how ambitious Prince Harry has become. It's becoming increasingly clear that he and Meghan are determined to establish themselves as the new woke royals across the water while denigrating the old ones back home. I mean, why they keep on comparing Harry and the other one, the other royal family? Harry is focusing on his thing. I mean, me, for instance, like the comparison that I made when certain things pop up in my mind, but Harry is just doing his thing. That's on the others if they wish to not pay attention, if they keep on paying attention to Harry. Their focus should not be Harry. Okay, British people hate wealthy people. I don't know why, but they will blame all their problems on the wealthy. Okay, let's see here. The monarch should be the only one to be wealthy, but they all are lazy, dumb, unethical, and think backward, except Harry. That's their problems. Okay, I'm beginning to think the UK, especially British royal family and the media, have a problem with people who have goal and ambition. The USA people are applauded by their work ethic. It has nothing to do with being woke and everything to do with achieving one's goal. Alright, Brit seems to have a problem with wealth that's not conferred by the establishment. Okay, it's why they speak of titles so much, even though all of the Queen's children who had higher titles have failed at everything. This is the thing that I was saying about audit production. It's why self-made people move to America. Okay, Harry has to be ambitious if he's going to succeed. He's no longer leeching off taxpayers like the dusty old ones. The old ones wanted them to fail so badly and crawl back like the other royals who tried to leave. I know, was it Dido Bill? Dido Bill is incandescent. Okay, they can shut up and stick their protocol where the sun don't shine. Okay, what the F difference does it make to, was it Iris Moran that Harry and Meghan do overseas? That's what I was saying before. They're not taking taxpayers from UK either. Freaky or wacko. Right? I love to remind people that Queen Elizabeth was once Archie, the child of the spare. King Charles knows this. He knows only too well the importance of the spare. Just wait. They need Meghan and Harry. They just haven't accepted yet. Alright, after this, that's it. Harry did his work and then did William work too. Afterward, William claimed all the glory for all the work. Okay, I did say this was on, but this is good. Let me see here. William don't work is an oxymoron. As Diana once said, quote, I can do this job so much better on my own, end quote. Harry and Meghan are proving that they can reach a new height and affect far greater change by being away from the institution, which contradicts the very foundation that institution stands on. This is the thing that I was saying, because the facade that these people put, the ones who's running the firm, they put a facade like the people in the UK need them. Okay, you need them for charities, this and that. But when you really think deep into this, if they really wanted to help the people, what would be the most significant things to do? Talk to the people who are making the laws to make things somewhat reasonable for the people, where charity will not be needed. Alright, so instead of pretending, but then again, it was working for them for so long, so let's see how that goes. Alright, next tweet. Alright, completely new topics away from Netflix. Okay, a Wall Street Journal editor posted about Prince William's affair. Moment later, her account is deleted. The Wall Street Journal is Rupert Murdoch's own publication. Alright, let's see this. That's this. I put it on my community board and then I sort of black her ID. Okay, my unverified theory is that William cheated on Kate with the Marchioness of Cholmondeley. Right around the time Meghan was finding success in her role, the firm fed her to the wolves to kill the story and protect the next queen from being upstaged. They create this nonsense. I think it was in this comment where I said they want to be in the spotlight all the time. I'm talking about the royals in the UK. But every freaking day they get up, they keep on doing stupid shit. Don't you think the spotlight bring imperfection as well? And you will think after they finish done something immoral, unethical, you will think they will stop. No, they continue. That's because they know they have people to clean their mess. That's the thing. Okay, there's that. Managing editor at Wall Street Journal. Damn. And then it's gone. Something went wrong. Try again. Yep, they deleted it. Okay, drip. They can't hide it for much longer. Alright. They've been hiding this. That's that. Don't fall for the Meghan and Harry with too popular bullshit. Is the real tea. Alright, so there's that. Okay. On Twitter, what is that? What was that? Oh, they removed that as well. The page doesn't exist. They remove it. Okay. Let's see here. Harry was on point. It is dirty game, yes, but it's really only Meghan that gets the unverified smear and rumors from media. I don't know why I feel this way, but I think all the stuff that's coming out, the Netflix series where you get to hear the nonsense that Meghan is facing. I mean, it's not it's real threat. It's her life. I think it's making a plea, all right, to the world. This is what I'm going through. And then if it continues, I think there's some really legal action that might take place, and I don't know, internationally. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but this is my take on it. I think I did a video a while back, and that's one thing that I'm thinking of. Okay, is she okay? I need to know that somehow she wasn't in a car accident, yet was she? Okay, that is what I thought. That or maybe an accident down a flight of stairs or out the window. Hope she is okay. So what are they talking about? Okay, shaking my head. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, I guess it's the thing that I just click on, it's missing. Okay, I didn't think those rumors disappear pretty quickly. Okay, I was more aware of that rumor than anything having to do with Meghan. So alright, let's see here. She posted her theory, pretty much making it clear her thoughts were unverified, and she is silenced by Wall Street Journal and Twitter. The Harry and Meghan docuseries is all true. Okay, quote, I wasn't being thrown to the wolves, I was being fed to the wolf. Yeah, something Meghan said. Let's go to the next tweet. Next one. Okay, working royals. The more I think of it, the more I realize how effective the brainwashing of the British people is. At least the monarchists and royalists, even the, quote, workhorse, end quote, Princess Anne had 214 engagements. That's not even 214 days of work. It is give or take 214 hours the whole year. Alright, let's see here. I like when they claim she gets on with it quietly. Like, what the F is the point of her being there if it's not to draw attention to the charity? How is it the difference from any other volunteer, except most volunteers also have jobs to pay their bills? I remember there was a time that they were saying Meghan is making noise or whatever, and I was like, wait a second, isn't that what's the purpose for the royal family to be there? Okay, to say, here, there's the spotlight, I'm here with the charity, here I am, pay attention to the charity. This is what it was about. I don't know. When it comes to Meghan, everybody's brain cell disappear. Yeah, there's that fact. Okay, if you rate it by normal people, 8-hour days, and consider engagement lasts max 1 hour, she worked 27 days. Yes, the hardest working royals work an equivalent of 27 days. But anyway, she bring in tourists to Britain. Did she? Nah, I don't think so. But a research has done, the British royal family patronage has zero impact on the charity they represent. Also, France is the top destination for tourists. So, on two fronts, British royal family has failed to have any value. That's the public work she does. All public engagement have preparation and follow-up time. It would be like judging a trial attorney by only few hours they were in court. Okay, considering that each engagement doesn't last 8 hours, I love to know how many hours they work in total rather than a number of engagement, because nowadays engagement could be a FaceTime call. Yep, that's another thing. Yeah, and then let's not forget as well, we learned that Meghan was doing a lot of other things with the hub community in the background before. She even consider, well, then again, let me finish one thought. I don't even consider it as engagement because they probably didn't mark it down. But then again, this is the second thought that popped up, is that they didn't even consider her working royal anyway, so it doesn't matter. But luckily for Meghan, what really satisfying is she was doing it out of her heart. Okay, out of her heart. If she was doing it for the sake to be paid or whatever, that would have been pissed. Next tweet. I have 4 more left after this. Somewhere in their taxpayers-funded palaces, Andrew, Kate, and Will are sleeping well. The spotlight is on the Messy Queen concert. I didn't cover her too much. Actually, that should have been at the beginning with, maybe I'll move it. What is it? Caroline Flack, Clarkson, Missing Harriman. Okay, that should have been with that. So I left this. Okay. The thing I don't understand with these royals is that they keep effing up all the time, yet they want to be in the spotlight every day. Spotlight brings imperfection too. Okay, yep, that was the plan. They're lucky because Messy Camilla will continue to F up. Alright, that's the first thing I thought as soon as I saw this mess. Chucky and his side piece deserve the spotlight for now for being cowards. They want the good PR, yet at the same time don't want to annoy their right-wing media friend. That's what they get for being in bed with trash. I'm thinking of something else, but let me not even repeat it. Okay, I bet the Wessexes are thrilled to consider the Edinburgh Dukedom fiasco. Okay, true. And Jason Knuff must be thanking his lucky stars that the hit was transported onto someone else. I'm laughing because this is all the mess that's going over there, and the squad is making sure we don't forget what was going on. Okay, they keep on throwing the squirrel at them, but the squad is saying, let's not forget this, let's not forget that. All right, this. Okay, it's like they hate each other and beef against each other. Oops. All right, based on Charles continuing with her, okay, is it Camilla? Okay, based on Camilla continuing with her questionable participation with the unquestionable depraved. Quote, they whispered in dark corners and went out late at night and conspired movie Gladiator. You're right, the spotlight is on Camilla. Will she be a scapegoat too? I think she did so much worse than we think of. And let's not forget, there's one video that I have where I said, you know, you never know, she probably wants to put her son to be the next one. You just never know. Alright, I think it was a calculated move from the British royal family and British press. Camilla is showing her loyalty. Yep. Okay, Will is sleeping well because he leaked the story. Okay, exactly. Okay, yep, even Tampon King slept well because his mistress took one for the team. Oh my God, that's kind of crazy. Don't worry, things are going to come out about Andrew, William, and Kate. You can't hide secret for too long. And the thing I don't understand, these people, they're working against each other. What the F? What the F is this? Who gave them the idea this is the way to go? I just don't understand. There'll be no peace for any of the comms team, LOL. And still no response from anyone. Alright? And they have Lee Thompson to thank for that Williams is a bully directed Daily Mail to link Clarkson article with Camilla Parker Bowles is a bully to remove the heat from himself and Knopf for colluding with Daily Mail against Meghan. I don't know. These people are freaking idiots. I don't know what this mess is gonna do. Eventually it will destroy them. That's all. Idiots. Next week. Alright, so Harry and Meghan put in writing that they're willing to relinquish the Sussex title all the way back January 2020. And there's me here. I don't know if what I thought is actually did happen with, is it Denmark? The crown princess, the crown queen of Denmark, where she called on her grandson to take their titles away and stuff like that. Meanwhile, there's Harry and Meghan who don't even need their title. If Chuck made her do this, I don't know she will ever forgive Chuck if what I said is right. That was my humble opinion, by the way, because this is just too close to all of this title nonsense that was happening. But at the end of the day, what I see is happening here, we just need to keep on praying, because the way that the royal family, the palace used to work, it's not happening. Whatever our prayers is doing, let's just keep on going, because it's just keep on hitting a brick wall. Whatever plan the royal family have, it's just hitting a brick wall. It's not going directly to its destination. It's just return to sender. Okay, and this bitch ass cry every day for the title. Tell Charles to take them FF. Alright, let's see here. We long said the title do not matter. I've been saying that too. I even have people come after me. Not really come after me. They're just explaining. I will not say come after. Some did at the beginning when I first mentioned it. And then later on some people are saying, no, it's part of this, part of that. And I'm like, I don't see. I just can't get it. I can't get it how the title really does anything. Okay, if you are a hard worker, you could produce money on your own. I don't see how the title is working for you. Yeah, it opened doors for you, but hey, if you could produce, you know, to make a living, so that's that. Okay, we long said the title do not matter, and the firm thinks they can hold those titles against them. LOL. The family is cool. They didn't take it, so the press can be abusing them with it. Okay, it was always about abuse and control. Yep. So for all the ones saying, but they want the title, alright, sorry for Harry, but his brother and dad are garbage. It needs to be said. Alright, there's that. Ancient white trash from royal bloodline takes King Tampon, and I, William the Terrible. Okay, I am so excited. I watched the documentary 2 times this morning and cried my eyes out. I love it all. I also love near the end how they lay it all at William's feet. Now all eyes are on you, William. How you went after your brother and his wife. Shame on you, William. And there's a comment that I was putting in this morning, one of the videos, and I think it's a little bit something much deeper. It's not about the firm. I understand they want William, you know, to get the spotlight, like the things that Harry and Meghan are doing. They would love for William to be the one doing it, but I think it's much deeper. It's not in the firm, okay, the business level. Okay, I think it's a much more in a family, personal level. Something must have happened where I don't think Harry and Meghan will ever forgive him for it. And I've said it in one video, old video. Only my old viewers will know what I mean by that. But I'm not gonna repeat it because it's getting too close right now. It's getting too close. Okay, I cried too. I didn't expect to cry, especially that the first volume that dropped didn't have any cause for me to cry. I was sad, but no tears. Okay, volume 2 had me crying several times throughout each episode. I didn't expect that tears was rolling down my cheeks. The thing with me, I don't know. I'm not surprised. It's just that it's just confirm some of the things that, just go back to some of my old videos. It's just confirm my worries. It just confirms it. I was fully, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, let me read this, and this what's on the screen. That's it. British royal family went from having several discussions about how dark his skin might be and what this might mean to I already have a nephew, then finished strongly with, quote, we are very much not a racist family. My absolute fave was learned that Harry and Meghan offered to give back those titles. British royal family is hateful. Okay, the main problem has been from the very start to completely underestimated Harry. The firm built him to be this underperforming clown to better contrast with William's superior position. And Harry unexpectedly changed course and quit being that long ago. It's over, Charles. They wanted him to be the punching bag, and meanwhile Harry was just quiet, learning, see their tactic, and just stay quiet until he finds someone to love him, and then find someone who's willing. When he said let's go, we go, and there they are. They pretty much opened the door for him. The thing is that Harry was willing to work, Meghan was willing to work for the firm, but no, instead they want to abuse them. They're like, nah, you're not gonna abuse me. Okay, what's that? We see. Okay, Charles boy, you are vile and cool. You have no heart. You are just a sperm donor. Okay, this is why Hazza is a true king. Alright, next tweet. I have 2 more. I'm probably gonna split this video into 2. Alright, there's this. A happy couple and Tyler Perry's jet. Thank you, Tyler Perry, for taking them away from hell, for offering them a home and securities till they can find their feet to move along. We will never forget that. Yep. Wow. Escape. My goodness. Okay, freedom flight. Who knows what could have been if Tyler Perry had not stepped in and stepped up. Okay, absolutely. God bless. This was beautiful to see. We all need angels in our lives. Amen to our brother for good deeds. Lovely. Tyler Perry rescuing the King of England's son, grandson, and daughter-in-law. There's the laugh. This is my last one, and then I think my youngest just got up and it's almost noon. I already made food for them, so let me finish this and then do a prayer. Alright, seeing Harry and Meghan thrive on a global scale as the British media meltdown has been the early Christmas gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, this is a lesson for all, really. Keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused on your projects and goals. The docu-series was closure and they have moved on. All good stuff. Okay, yep, I've always been on Team Harry. I wish them nothing but health, happiness, and success. Alright, me too. Long before Meghan came on the scene, now it's Harry, Meghan, Archie, Little Bit, Dovia, all day, every day. Okay, the British media is hilarious. In response to Harry and Meghan Darko, they're so upset by a couple who opted for a different life. Now the media is like, they won't welcome back now, as if Harry and Meghan wanted back in. They'll enjoy the Netflix millions that they earn in sunny California. One thing that I know, if they're gonna what is it, how do you call this, where do you sign again for the project, I know they're gonna ask more. Now this was the first one. What was it? I think they asked them 100 million. I forgot how much. So I know this could be double or quadruple now that they see the success of it now. I always think about Whoopi making this statement. The royal family had 2 people, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, that have brought so much understanding and compassion to an old stagnant reign. Alright, so that's that. And they rejected it. Media and country, they're falling apart with the Prime Minister threatening to go after a streaming service. Oh, really? I think I heard it somewhere. Well, the one thing I have to say about this is that I just hope the US government, okay, I hope he does not get involved in Harry and Meghan's mess, even though the UK government is getting involved, because the thing that I see is going on here is that the world pretty much is against the US. So if one thing is said about this, let me just leave it at that, because I could see where this is going. So all I have to say, I hope the president do not get involved. Just, there's many other important things to be dealing with. Harry and Meghan, don't get involved. You could get involved with them in terms of project, do work or whatever, but the mess that's going on in the UK with the Sussexes, don't get involved. All right? That's my opinion. Okay, this action from Tyler Perry is what kings do for the people they love. Charles is a failure. Okay, King Charles the Cruel. Thank you, Mr. Perry, for being the people's king. All right, Tyler Perry. He housed Harry and Meghan and helped them. Royal family. She tagged the royal family. Okay, I had not heard of Tyler Perry before this, but I have never thanked anyone so much on tweet comments as him. Wow, you never... Well, he was doing stuff for a different demographic. Okay, Harry and Meghan been giving us an advent calendar of gifts. I love that they are thriving and getting those bags. All right, thank you, Santa. Okay, what was that? Now they want to know how Black Americans feel about the Sussexes. What the hell? You don't even need to ask us. Oh my goodness. Well, unless if you're a jealous type, then that would be different. Okay, Black Americans' complex response to Harry and Meghan's Netflix series. Oh God. Alright, karma is truly that justice warrior princess, justice she rendered on her own term. And then the other thing we have to think about, when Meghan married into that family, she didn't neglect where she came from. She actually embraced it even more. When you look at when she went to South Africa, when she was doing her speech. Do I have it? I think I do, but I'm not 100%. Where she said, I come in as a black woman. What word did she use again? Is it black woman or as I forgot the word that she used.
Personal note, may I just say that while I'm here with my husband as a member of the royal family, I want you to know that for me, I am here with you as a mother, as a wife, as a woman of color, and as your sister.
But she didn't leave her. You know how some people, when they make it higher, they sort of brush off where they come from? But that wasn't Meghan. She actually embraced it. Alright? So that crossed my mind. I can't remember the quote, so forget it. Okay, Diana, revenge from the grave. Let's do a prayer. What did I do? Prayer. Protection. Protection. Let's use tranquility, prosperity. I don't know. I'm putting all this with prosperity, and why does the word confusion? Okay, I'm gonna do it, but I don't. I hope it doesn't come in a negative way. The word confusion popped up in my mind. Okay, confusion. Why will I think of that? But let's see what comes up. All right, I'm looking for small prayers. There's none. Let's go to the images. Let's do this one. Dear Father, you are like a wing that shelter my children, strong with protection, soft with grace. You are like a shield that encircle them each day. They run free, and you are with them as they adventure. You are like a crown placed upon their heads, a symbol of sonship, of belonging, of their adoption into your family. Lord, I place them into your great care and declare that they are yours. Amen. I'm gonna leave it as that. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Wow, 711 people watched this so far. There, let's see, there should be, it's exactly 12 p.m. There should be a different video. Let's see. Yep, there's that. It should be a different video. This one is a good one. It's a short one I took from another video. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.